How's everybody doing today? Got a question for you. Do you carry a first aid kit on your motorcycle? Just in case you or somebody you're riding with has an incident, whether it's a bee sting, a cut, a scrape, or heaven forbid they go down. We all know that our activity on a motorcycle is a risky behavior and we know the risks that go with it. Why not be prepared? This is what I carry. I'm not going to go into how to do anything medical. I urge everybody to seek out a stop the bleeding class, a basic first aid class, and carry some equipment with you. Let's take a look. This is the kit that I carry, that I put together myself. You can buy the bags on eBay, assemble it slowly, not eBay, but Amazon, and or you can buy pre-made kits. They can be expensive, and they might have things that you really don't need with them, but it's your choice. But hold on a minute, I will get this open and we'll take a look and see what I carry. So here's the bag open. You'll see some things. I carry some things excessively. Sometimes I think I can get rid of a few things, but as they expire, it'll change as I go along. I'm going to pause it again, and then I will take everything out, lay it out, and we'll go over the items. Okay, a quick pan, and you'll see that I have quite a bit of stuff in that little kit. And I'll start off with maybe the humorous stuff first. But we'll start out with this. During the shutdowns, my friends and I, three of us, went on a camping trip on the motorcycles. We rode the Natchez Trace Parkway. Well, while we were going through our research and what the campgrounds were, found out that one of the videos, a snake went slithering through, so I said, I'm bringing a snake bite kit. So it's not only for snake bites, but we've all had our friends, or if you ride long enough, you get stung by wasps, bees. You have somebody that's allergic? I also keep Benadryl. There are dates on here. So I urge you to check annually what's expiring, what's not expiring. Remember, these things are in our tour packs, they're in our saddlebags, they're exposed to heat. Some of this stuff is very heat sensitive. For instance, tape, Band-Aids. The heat cycles will ruin the adhesive in them, so you want to change them out occasionally. So I keep 4x4s, 5x9s, small bandages to stop, control, wrap bleeding. And along with that, you keep a couple of clings to wrap up wounds as well. You remember, a lot of this stuff, if something bad happens, is just to keep the person holding on, comfort them, stop bleeding, till the ambulance arrives. So hopefully you have help coming. A good pair of trauma shears. If somebody's bleeding, they're wearing clothing, you may need to get the clothing off to get to the wound, to apply the bandages. In severe cases, I keep a couple of Israeli bandages, which has clotting compound in there to help stop the bleeding. Tourniquets. I'll get back to those in a minute. I keep a couple of Tegaderms with me. If it's raining out, you have to keep something dry. You bandage yourself up. Even a small cut that you put a regular Band-Aid on and you don't want it to get wet. We're riding in the rain. You can put a Tegaderm over the top of it. It'll keep that wound dry. Okay, so I also keep QuikClot, which, again, if somebody's severely bleeding, that may save their life. And a pair of good tweezers. Again, if somebody's stung, the stinger's in there, you can remove the stinger. 2 words about tourniquets. Take a class on them, learn how to use them properly. If you're going to ask about the Sharpie, when you apply a tourniquet, you should put the date that or the time that you applied it, so the doctors know how long. Now, the one thing I will advise you on is when tourniquets come packaged, they're packaged nice and neat, all doubled up. Well, when seconds count is not the time to be trying to fumble to get them open, trying to do this one-handed. Open them up to their fullest extent and then package them nicely. Once you know how to use them, you can pack it back up nice and neat, compact and small. But trying to tear the package open that they come in, when seconds count is not the time. Now, I know that I keep this in an unlocked compartment on my bike while I'm riding. Usually it's my tour pack, but if I have to change the packing on how I pack my motorcycle for this trip, that trip, whichever bag the first aid kit lands in, that bag is unlocked while I'm riding. Of course, when you get where you're going, you lock your bike up like that. But I urge everybody to take a first aid kit, inspect your first aid kit at least once a year. Make sure everything in it is in date, because there are a lot of things that have expiration dates. And I hope you have a safe riding season. I don't want to hear in the comments, it's bull, this, that. I don't want to hear it. This is what I do. I ride with a bunch of firefighters and paramedics most of the time. We all have different things in our bag, a variety of things in our bag, because we know we can help each other. That's the bottom line. If you don't have it, you're lost. Even if I'm by myself, somebody comes, stops to help me, I can, if I'm conscious, get to my bike. There's a first aid kit, bring it to me. I can help myself, even if I can't get to that device. And one more thing, if many people don't think about this, are you on medication? Do you have any medical issues? Do you carry a card with you, a contact card, whether you put it in your vest, in your wallet? I wouldn't keep it on the bike, because we know what happens in bike incidents and stuff gets strewn everywhere. But have something with you. So if you're by yourself, somebody's contacted. If you take medication, they know what medication you take. Keep that current as well. This is what I do. Like I said, this is how I operate. How you operate is up to you. But I urge everybody to take a first aid class. It may save somebody's life, even your own. This is Rudy. You have a good day.